If you are a youth and you don't want to go, that does not mean that you should not go to. It doesn't mean that you should not do community labor. But tomorrow morning, as we are training, if you are a youth and you are watching us live, you are doing immune from being arrested. So the only thing I can save you is to come and watch All Stars FC tomorrow morning. The new president is shouting, I cancel that statement, withdrawn. If you are here and you are caught, if you are here and you are caught as a youth, you will be punished. So don't come, except you are both. Except you are both in the youth. Like I said,
you didn't tell me go back inside your.
I remember this number 10 last season. He used to give Christian, the son of Tuku, great passes. And that was how the young man called Christian used to score. Main shot. I can see Christian afar, a great player who dominated last season. A nice one. Is it a goal kick or what? A goal kick. ISOKI FC. And I know that tonight they are going to celebrate with the deputy chief of Kaiama, talking about Chief Philip Ebeoy over there, who is from ISOKI. He used to give them money of every win. Biscuit, water, and of course mineral, cash prizes and all the rest. He used to give them money. I remember very well last match, my son came with 1,000 naira. I can see someone like Father Christmas afar in red. A strong Arsenal fan. It's like Father Christmas. I can see him from afar. A strong Arsenal fan. I recognize your presence. Go! What is happening? The young man has gotten a super hat-trick. 4 goals to himself. And movement from now. We are going to announce the He has 4 goals. Now, the other one was a own goal. By the rules of the game. He scored one own goal. The one he scored, I think that should have been the 3rd goal. But by the rules of the game, it is called an own goal or a home goal. Tapping ball. Opponent is almost like a criminal offense. And of course, a throw in. Jersey number 10 to nobody. Once again, I know Sawyer, Banaway Sawyer and Diver. They are waiting for their players to come and play tomorrow, I think so. Boro boys. Zados of Boro.
On Sunday.
Okay, Sunday. 2 p.m. 1:30 rather, 1:30. After the match, then we will watch match of the week. Talking about the Protocol Boys versus the Boro boys. On Sunday 4 p.m. It is another prayer of all spectators here present and of course those in absentia that the weather should be clement like this for us to watch yet another beautiful match. Everybody's praying once again. What to say? Super hat-trick by the captain on the side of ISOKI FC. The first person to score. Okay, Bright have scored 5 goals in one match. Talking about their last match when they played against the junior team. Tomorrow we are another quarter-final match. The Golden Boys of Sabagria versus Dominion City of Osbole, all the way from Inagoa. Another fine match. 4 p.m. We have just one match tomorrow. On Sunday we will have 2 matches. Just number 2. When you dribble spirit, Jesse number 11. Jesse number 10. Star player. The captain on the side of ISOKI FC, who was supposed to be the star player. The young man looks very feeble, but very skillful. Even last season, this young boy almost became the star player, but the presence of Christian would have been the star player. He is the one that used to give Christian the most dangerous passes then.
You do that voice, that radio voice. Somebody did the voice.
And I have been saying it. FIFA should come with some new rules. When you are tired of playing a given game, when it goes not that much, you surrender. That is one of the rules I am expecting very soon to come forth. What is the issue? This young boy was clear, I think so. Based on the number of injured players occasioned by the near fatal accident that occurred while they were coming all the way from OKUGBE Kingdom, talking about OKUGBE FC. Most of the players have been injured because they had accident.
And they already
Thank God.
They already lose. That's the way they're supposed to disqualify themselves. Say this guy don't play for an accident.
Thank God. There were no casualties.
No, we are bring up, because of that the accident, the players no.
And at times you allow certain things to happen, no matter how old they may be. After the league 5 days.
They are losing 6, is it 5 or 6?
You allow some abnormalities to occur.
Well, best. Just one thing is I can get.
No, actually, that's
Just one thing. So, nobody get that. Because I know saying all day when I do that. You know when they get in, I say already they are out. Move. Like I said, I don't do the win before.
Jersey number 9. And let's go. One goal. The keeper is against the settle. The keeper of OKUGBE FC is another case to settle.
Any of those two guys, any of them.
A throw in favor of OKUGBE FC to be taken by test number 12.
This is ISOKI, no
A throw in once again. Coming to OKUGBE FC.
They don't go make it
Just number 12.
like that too. These people don't go agree. This is ISOKI, they don't go agree.
An infringement once again spotted by the center referee, talking about Winnipeg Isoi. Once again be informed that you will be watching live a training match by Kaiama All-Stars FC, where you will watch Wonders live once again, 7:30 a.m. tomorrow. If you come here tomorrow morning, you will watch All-Stars FC live. Latest 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. Kaiama All-Stars. I mean, you should know that this is my field. I perform much better when I play here than Big Post. A goal kick, quickly taken by the keeper. A nice block. No item yet. Regardless of this brilliant performance, no item yet. A throw in. To the throw by Dawobi Wankwe, the son of the commentator, in jersey number 12. Coming to back now. Just number 12.
That's number 12.
And of course, 9 to captain. A goal kick.
We just enjoy this. Wait till they go score you again. I just enjoy it. Yesterday, as just they put all the academy boys, they enjoyed it.
For tomorrow's encounter, we have the Golden Boys of Sabagria locking on with the Dominion City of Oxbow Lake. That's our second quarter-final fixture. 4 p.m. That one will come up on Sunday. On Sunday, we have 3 FC on Sunday. The first encounter on Sunday, 3 FC of Kaiama versus Zado Stars of Boro. That match comes up by 1:30 p.m. on Sunday. And immediately after that, we have the Giants of the versus the Kings FC of Port Harcourt. That is the last encounter for the quarterfinals. A quick rundown again. Tomorrow's encounter is between Golden Boys of Sabagria versus Dominion City of Oxbow Lake. That match comes up by 3:30 p.m. On Sunday, it's going to be 3 FC of Kaiama versus Zado Stars of Boro. That match comes up. And of course, Jeffs International of Opolo will be locking on with the Kings FC of Port Harcourt. That's going to be our final picture for the quarterfinals. So on Sunday we have 2 games: Drishi versus Zado Stars and Jeffs International of Opolo versus the Kings FC of Port Harcourt. General cleanup of the town ahead of the Boro Festival is 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. tomorrow. All youths are expected to cooperate and come out to clean the community. All compounds are encouraged to mobilize and clean up their compounds so that the community will be clean for our visitors when they join us to celebrate our hero. Alright, enjoy. I'm standing over this one. He already has a super hat trick at 4 goals. He wanted to give a 5-star performance, scoring 5 goals, but he couldn't find the back of the net with that well-constructed free kick. Take nothing away from OKUGBE FC, who are playing this game with some form of psychological defect. Remember, their players, the vehicle was involved in a minor car crash, which resulted in injury for few of their players, but it did not down their spirits as they came all the way in spite of that setback to take part in this tournament. And somehow the odds were just not in their favor today, as they've been roundly and well beaten. 6 unreplied goals, courtesy of some very fine performances from the star boy of today's encounter, talking about endurance himself, of ISOKI FC. A free kick for OKUGBE FC. Can they find the back of the net and at least have a consolation?
See, come. Come collect this logo.
And the Boro Festival, the likes of JK, Bayelsa Smooth, Coco, the Great Kelly will all be performing live in Kaiama. A free kick. The long one. OKUGBE still on the counter. Tries to beat his opponent and ends up beating himself. And now ISOKI wins a free kick. And the captain is standing over this one. There's in no hurry. Absolutely certain that they are in the semi-finals. Absolutely. OKUGBE with the ball. Beats one. Beats two. Still on the counter. Wins a free kick in the promising area, and he is down. And the captain has just been shown a yellow card for that reckless tackle. Golden Boys of Sabagria will be locking horns with Dominion City FC of OKUGBE League. That's our second quarter-final fixture, and that match comes up 3:30 p.m. kickoff time tomorrow. And of course, on Sunday, we have two of the last 4 games in the quarterfinals, where Trishi FC of Kaiama will face up against the Zado Stars of Boro, all the way from Delta State. And of course, immediately after that, Jeffs International of Opolo. They'll be locking arms with the King City FC of Port Harcourt. And I can tell you that the Port Harcourt team, they've been the darling of the fans and spectators because they put in some very decent performances. And they've won a lot of fan base. So that match is going to be a very tough one. I'm talking about the encounter between Jeffs International of Opolo versus the King City FC of Port Harcourt. That is going to be the last quarter-final feature, and it comes up on Sunday by 3:30 p.m. In case you're just joining us, this encounter is between ISOKI FC of Kaiama versus the OKUGBE FC, also of Kaiama. And ISOKI FC are leading comfortably in this one by 6 goals to 0. And of course, the star boy of ISOKI FC is the captain, Sunday Endurance. For the Super Happy, he scored 4 goals, helping his team to a comfortable 6-0 lead. And with a front footing into the semi-final of the second edition of the Boro King 7-a-side football competition, the under 15 version. I'd like to remind us again that this event is proudly put together by Vital Team Development Academy and supported by engineer Gabriel Tutimi Apa, a worthy son of the soil who has a way of giving back to society. Is using this competition as a medium to engage our boys positively, to discover talents and help them to stay away from all forms of social vices. Kudos to the sponsor and the organizers. Sunday Endurance, dazzling, enjoying himself. He's trying to dribble all the opponents put together. That is what happens when you have so much confidence, knowing fully well that your team is in the front footing. Special thanks to the local organizing committee. They've done absolutely fantastic putting this event together. Special thanks to the coordinating consultant, Engineer Dr. OKUGBE. In the second and third tier European competitions, second leg of the semi-finals, in the Conference League, Chelsea and Real Betis are through to the finals, and so they'll be facing off in the Conference League finals. And I'd like to admonish Chelsea fans to be wary of a certain latest GOAT, the GOAT, talking about Anthony Dos Santos, the player on loan from Manchester United to Real Betis, who has been dazzling so far. And the likes of Oyazabal have said, whatever it takes to kidnap him and make him sign permanently for Real Betis, they are going to do that. So Chelsea should be wary, because the votes will be facing up to them. And of course in the Europa League, Manchester United will be facing up against their London rivals, talking about Tottenham Hotspur, who have in this season dealt mercilessly with the Red Devils, beating them 3 times, twice in the Premier League and once in the FA Cup. And so they are meeting again for the 4th time in this season. And I can hear some Arsenal fans say they will win again. Of course, the Arsenal fans are angry, and they've said, since they have not won anything this season, the likes of Chelsea and Manchester United will also end the season trophyless. Well, after all is said and done, more is said than done. So we wait for the finals. Back to the game. ISOKI FC in firm control of this one. On the counter. A 1-2 there. The keeper comes out to clear that one. And the ref initially allowed an advantage, but brings it back because the foul was committed by the defense of OKUGBE FC, and so a free kick has been awarded to ISOKI FC. And this time around, it will be Pado Prince, who has taken on the captain armband. I think the starman Sunday Endurance has gone to rest. I've been putting on a very interesting man of the match performance. No doubt about that. He has already been voted as the MVP for this encounter. A free kick. Wonderful. The player is jersey number 9. And a 7-a-side competition, I will see 7 goals. That's like 1 goal apiece to all the players in the pitch. And now I can confidently beat my chest and categorically declared this game over even before the ref blows the final whistle. It is 7 for ISOKI FC and no goal for OKUGBE FC. And ISOKI FC, they seem hungry for marbles. But kudos to OKUGBE FC. In spite of the setback that they had on their way to this encounter, they have also shown resilience. And to take nothing away from them, they put in a very decent performance. I'm sure they will be feeling what others have been feeling in their first match. I think they also won by 7 goals to nil, or is it 7 goals to 2? So, the joy and pain, the exhilaration of scoring 7 goals, I think they are feeling it. It's now a sweet, bitter experience for them. Very exhilarating, if you ask me. And now, ISOKI FC, they are 7 up. And OKUGBE FC, they are 7 down. So it looks like 7 up soft drink is going to sell tonight. What is the goalkeeper doing?
No, the sun is going this way.
Again, a quick reminder, there's going to be a general cleanup and sanitation tomorrow by 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. for all the youths of Kaiama, please. It's the Boro festival ahead, starting on Tuesday, so let's keep our community clean. So endeavor to come out with your machetes, your shovels. Let's clean strategic areas in the community. So the compounds, please, all compounds. Ensure to mobilize and clean your compounds. Know that in the festive period we'll be having visitors from all over Nigeria coming to grace the event. And if the town is dirty. Also, the festival program is out. And for those of you that have not seen the program, it's official that the program will begin from Tuesday, 13th of May to Sunday, 18th of May. Some highlights in this year's Boro Festival, we have the winning love books. Of course, we have an online musical concert, proudly sponsored by Oluwa Showboy, the son of the soil, who will be bringing A-list musical artists from Port Harcourt, Lagos, and teaming up with our indigenous artists to be giving us some brilliant performances. So there's going to be a musical concert on the 14th, that's Wednesday night. So the Gen Zs get your dancing shoes ready. We have their weekly love boat also. The Great Kelly. Alright, as we approach the closing stages of the second 45 minutes of this one-sided encounter, I'd like to remind us that for tomorrow's encounter, the Golden Boys of Sabagria will be locking horns with the Dominion City FC of OKUGBE League. That is going to be the second of the 4 quarter-final fixtures. And of course, on Sunday, we have the last 2 games. The first one between Trishi FC of Kaiama, who will be facing up against the Zado Stars of Boro, all the way from Delta State. And of course, the last encounter is going to be between Jets International of Opolo who will lock horns with the Kings FC of Port Harcourt. The close one again. And now from the attack. In spite of the fact that OKUGBE FC, their player from Oshoguma suffered an auto crash, they were not deterred. And even in the field of play, you can see them playing through the paint barrier. And unfortunately for them, at the end,